everybody, it's Heather Gilmore with KCCI here at the Iowa State Fair with Ben Booth from Iowa One Call and John Ann from Destination Grill. We're here to talk about all things food and vendors. I'm going to start off with you, Ben Booth, with Iowa One Call. Would you mind telling us a little bit about what Iowa One Call is and what you guys do?
I'm happy to do that, Heather, and I'm really excited to be here with John Ann and the Cadillac, or is it the Maserati of corn dogs. This is an actual lobster dog, which I'm going to dig into as soon as we go off air. But speaking of digging into something, Iowa One Call is, Heather, what is Iowa One Call? Do you know what we do before we dig?
You called.
You
or
call.
Click.
Our click, we're
Yeah.
really good. You know it was always call before you dig, but you know we're in the 21st century now, right? So it's click before you dig. You can go online at iowaonecall.com. Or if you really want to make it easy, dial 811 and you're connected to our notification center. You have to do that before you do any type of digging, even if you're going to disturb the ground, like pound a stake into the ground or put a fence post in. What can you imagine we're trying to avoid buried underneath the ground that we don't want to dig into?
All different types of lines.
All different types of lines. I couldn't set it better myself. You've got your grand internet connection and fiber. We definitely don't want to mess that up. But you've got things like electricity, in some cases high voltage, natural gas, water and sewer, and there is some hazard of digging into those types of facilities, but there's also the liability angle. So it's important, and that's why it is the law. Make sure you make that notification to Iowa One Call at least 48 hours before you plan to dig.
So we are here with John Ann from Destination Grill to talk about the lobster corn dog, which is one of the finalists for Best New Fair Foods. Do you want to tell us a little bit about what the lobster corn dog is?
Yeah, so it is a full 6-ounce North Atlantic lobster tail that we batter and lightly fry, drizzle with a lemon aioli, top with some chives and paprika. It is one of the top 3 new foods at the Iowa State Fair, but that's not all we're doing this year. We'll have the candied bacon gnocchi and the DG chicken strips, all of which are gluten-free.
Ooh, love to hear that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I love this job though, Heather, you gotta admit, this is killer.
Oh, yeah,
what
no,
are we
I'm
gonna
excited.
do to promote Iowa One Call, Ben, Heather says? Can we go to the top 3 food contenders at the fair? That would be neat.
Sure would. Let's do it.
Well, shall we dig into these now off camera? John Ann, I'm really excited about your being out here because I like the Destination Grill anyway out in Grimes, but this is really exciting. Everybody remember really a little bit of seriousness right now. Make sure you contact Iowa One Call before you do any type of digging or disturbing the earth. It's for your own good. It is a law, but guess what? You're going to be happy you made that call. Dial 811 or click before you dig.
So, John Ann, would you mind telling us where people can find you at the, not only at the fair, but at your physical location as well?
Yeah, so here at the fair, you'll find us next to the craft beer tent and just west of the Jacobson building. But outside of the fair, we're located in Grimes, 2491 East 1st Street. If you know where Walmart and Menards are, right down the street, you'll find us.
Well, thank you guys so much for joining us, and don't forget to call or click before you dig.
We're going to dig into it right now.
Cheers!
Cheers.
Woo!